finance, wealth, and growth. It's Money Mondays on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
You better doggone believe it. It's Money Mondays. We got the one and only Janai Thorne in there with us this morning. Janai, good morning. We are so happy to have you. Now, last week, the Supreme Court struck down the Biden administration student loan forgiveness plan. Loan payments are scheduled to restart in October. So, today, Janai, hopefully, you're here to help everybody get ready to repay student loans. And what changes has the Biden administration made that will help student loan borrowers?
Okay, Rickey. So, yes, this is a key leading story here. Millions of people are disappointed that they will not receive the $10,000 or $20,000 in student loan debt cancellation. Unfortunately, that is gone. But here are a couple of key changes that the Biden administration has made. Number one, there is a new repayment plan. It's called the SAVE plan. Again, the SAVE plan. And the good thing about this plan is it's an income-based repayment plan that's going to cut a lot of people's monthly payment in half. So it's going to consider only 5% of your disposable income versus 10% of your disposable income. So if you're having problems making those student loan payments, please check out the SAVE plan on the studentaid.gov website. Again, go to studentaid.gov. Number two change, which is really important. The Department of Education has also said that they're going to give people a break who cannot make their loan payments. They are not going to report missed payments to credit reporting agencies for 12 months. That's a big deal. So people who can't make those payments, they do not have to worry about that ding in their credit immediately.
So, Janai, when does the student loan payments begin?
Okay, student loan payments are going to begin in October. Now, interest is going to start accruing in September. So my suggestion to people now is please start putting money away, sitting money away this month in July, so that way they can begin to get some practice and prepare to make those payments.
All right, so we're talking to our money expert, Janai Thornton. Now, Janai, for the parents who have Parent Plus loans, are they eligible for a reduced payment plan?
Unfortunately, Rickey, the answer to that is no. There are 3.7 million parents who have over $100 billion in Parent Plus loans. They are not eligible for any sort of modified repayment plan. So parents, they're going to have to look at their budget and come up with a completely different strategy if they're having trouble making those payments.
The Federal Trade Commission warned that scammers would likely start to target student loan borrowers. Now, what can people do to protect themselves from these scammers?
Well, this is going to be an issue. The Department of Education and the Federal Trade Commission expect scammers to really make heyday out of this issue because now the student loan debt is not being canceled. Here's a few things people need to look out for. Please don't trust anyone who promises debt relief or loan forgiveness. All right. So these scammers are going to be looking very official. They're going to say that they're affiliated with the Department of Education. Please be very careful. Number two, never, ever, ever give away your FSA ID. That's your Federal Student Aid Login ID. If you share that with a scammer, they can cut off your contact between you and your loan servicer and even potentially steal your identity. And number three, please don't ever pay for help with your student loans. Everything that you need to do to get a modified payment plan, to get a reduced payment plan, you can do that by yourself. All you need to do is go to studentaid.gov.
All right, Maria, I know you went to FAM, you got college students. You have anything for Janai?
Well, I'm just really concerned about a lot of the borrowers because I think a lot of people had their minds wrapped around the fact that, they were hoping that they would get this forgiveness. So in terms of looking at their budget right now, what are some tips that you can give them to prepare to budget in and to start make those payments?
Well, Maria, this is the first thing that I'm suggesting that people do. Please go to studentaid.gov/repay. So anybody who's having problems making those payments, you know that you're not going to be able to make that payment, go ahead now and apply for that modified payment plan. You have a very good chance that your payments will be reduced. That's certainly step number one. Number two, you're right, Maria, you're going to have to look at your budget holistically. What are some things that you have got going on that you're either going to have to reduce or get rid of completely in order to get ready for these student loans? And last, what I mentioned earlier, Maria, is this. Please don't wait. It's July now. Now it's time to start practicing setting some money aside now, so that way when those payments resume in October, you're actually prepared and ready for that.
There it is. Hey, thank you so much, Janai, as always giving us some good information. And if people want to follow you and want more information on student loans, how can they follow you?
Yes, you can please follow me at Janai Thornton. That's JINITHORNTON. You can reach out to me with your student loan questions.
All right, y'all. There it is. Hey, Janai, thank you so much. Member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, graduate of Aggie Pride. Is that right?
North Carolina A&T State University. Absolutely.
Member of, I'm talking about, boy, it's always good to have the K's on the show. HBCU graduate herself, the one and only Janai Thornton. Janai, we love you. Thank you.
Thank you. Y'all have a